Hello, 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 hello. It's audible. Let me share my screen. Hello, it's audible. Hello, hello, hello. It's audible. Hello. It's audible. Hello. Think something went wrong. Please reply in chat. Something went wrong. Please reply in chat. Something went wrong. Let's start. Is audible to everyone? Please reply in the chat. That will be good. Okay. So in today's session, we are going to start. Okay. First of all, we'll see. Let me shift this one. Okay, so first of all, we are going to start our week 4. So happy Diwali to everyone. So in week 4, we are going to see evaluation techniques, how you can just evaluate your RAG pipeline, what are the different libraries and different ways are there to evaluate your properly, so you will able to get the good results. Okay, this is a one way. Okay, and the second thing that how you will debug it. Okay, what are the process to debugging. Okay, and after that, in the next session on the Wednesday, we will see the deployment and optimization of RAG pipeline system. So this is what that we are going to do in this week. Okay, got it? Clear? Yeah, so let's start it. Okay, so if we talk about like evaluation, so why it is important to be do the evaluation of the RAG pipeline. Okay, why like we are putting that effort to be evaluating this particular uh, RAG pipeline, why it is any like reason. So the reason behind it, okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so basically what happening, we are currently in the world of Gen AI. Okay, so when we talk about the Gen AI, so it's a generative AI. And generative AI means that we have to we have to, whatever the data that we are getting, it's getting on the probability between 0 to 1. Okay, whatever the word that we are getting every time is different because it is based on the probability. Okay, so you cannot be say if you will ask the same question multiple times to your model, that will give you the actual and the static answer. No static answer and no static response that you will get from your Gen AI application or the or RAG application that you guys has been built. Okay, so this is how that its work on. So that's why whenever we are building, so how the things will work. So we have a idea, so we plan for it, okay, and after that planning, proper planning will be there, then we'll do the development, okay. And now after completing the development, what we need, we need a proper, we need a proper testing, okay, before putting into the production. That's the important thing. Okay, production means live of your project or the website, whatever it is, okay. So this is very important. So in the case of this one, we already covered all these things, okay. Now we are on this testing. So in the case of the testing, we should test what we have to test. We have to test our RAG pipeline, okay. We have to test our prompts, okay, how well they are written, our Python code, okay. This is what that we have to test. Vector db, okay. And most important, the three things are there which you have to be test, which is first latency. Latency means how much time it is taking to generate a response when user is uh, just giving or asking some query. So latency. Second thing is accuracy, okay, how accurate your answer is relevant to the user query. And after that, costing. So costing is very important nowadays. Why it is very important, I will tell you. Because whenever we are doing, so we are doing LLM API call, okay. We are doing LLM API call, and which is based on a token, okay, which is based on token. Whenever the things are based on token, that means that are directly proportion to the dollar. So here we have to make sure that whenever we are putting all these kind of things, then we have to optimize, we have to optimize our prompt, okay, with the proper techniques, okay. Take example of you guys worked on the memory component, okay. So in the case of the memory, when the chatting is going on, so in the case of the chatting, do you like able to say that it is going to be very important to keep all the history of the conversation? No, there's no make sense of it. So what we can do, we can do the summary of the history, okay. So why? Because take example, conversations going on, okay, and you keep the history, and it's around 1000 token, okay. 1000 token is there. And when you are putting this history, how that's work? So system prompt, okay. Everyone know about this template. So system prompt plus plus context, okay, plus context plus history, okay. So this is how that it's work. So you can assume that your system prompt is 500 tokens, your tokens is almost 2000 token, and your history is 1000 token. And every time you are calling it, and you are just getting the reply, and every time you are keeping the history, and it is going to be increased every time, because you are adding everything into the conversation. So there's a no use of it to keep the everything in that one. So instead of that, what we can do, we can do the summary of the history. When we apply the summary of the history, then what will happen, your 1000 token, okay. And we'll limit with the some other prompt that it should be between 700 always. So what will happen, your conversation history token will be static now, okay, within the 700. So this is a way that you can optimize it. Take example that for the next 10 days, the people are talking for your conversation on your conversation chatbot, and it's around 10,000. Too much high costing will be there. So you have to make sure yourself that you will optimize all these kind of the things, because costing token is directly proportional to the costing. And also it will affect on the accuracy, also it will affect on the latency. So they are the three things that you have to always be take care of it. And you have to always be make sure yourself that how well the things will be go when the things go into the production. So this is a way that things will work. So that's why we had to evaluate. Now evaluation, what is mean by the evaluation? So if we talk about the evaluation, so what is the actual reason take example of your RAG pipeline itself. Okay, so you have a user query. Okay, and user is asking about the India, okay, specific industry. Okay, but uh, your response is based on constant on oil industry. Okay, so how do you know about this one? How do you know about this one? Because you cannot say how it will react in the production, because as we know, it is properly what it is properly a probability. Okay, every word is based on the probability. Okay, every time is coming on the basis of the probability. So so that's how we have to work on it. That's how we have to react on it. So how we can say? We can say that user query, okay, as we know, user query, based on the user query, will got the chunks from the our knowledge base. All we know that particular part. Okay, we got the chunks. Now we have to evaluate how well it is in the case of the relevance. Whatever the user query is, that and the chunk that you received, how much relevance it is. So if you will able to find that particular thing, then only you will able to make sure that you will getting the good results. Because if the relevance is low of your chunk, then there's no make sense to get the result from there. Okay, so this is how that you have to see. Relevance is there. Okay, truthfulness is there. Okay, so how correct is there? Truthfulness. Okay, so there are the so many parameters, we'll talk on this one. Okay, toxicity. Okay, so there are a lot of things that we have to do into. Now what are the libraries are available? So TruLens is there. Okay, very good like framework or library that you can say. LangChain giving their own evaluation like what we can say function is there. We will explore that as well. Okay, Azire is there. Okay, and DeepEval is there. Okay, so this is the like few frameworks and is available. I will share this one. Yeah, so we have TruLens, DeepEval, Azile, LangSmith by the LangChain itself. So this is how that you will able to manage it. Okay, and for the managing the versioning and debugging, yeah. So now let's talk about the uh, what is the versioning. Okay, so I will give you the brief understanding of that as well. Okay, so this is how it's work in the evaluation process. If anyone have any doubt, then please go ahead. Sorry, no doubts. Okay, let's go. Okay, so versioning. So take an example. Okay, take an example here. Your prompt A. Okay, your prompt A, or just take a 1.0.1. Accuracy is about 70%. Then you made a changes in your prompt, and after that prompt is giving, okay, accuracy of 68. So like this you will keep on updating your prompt and you are trying your accuracy. But how you will able to track, how you will able to versioning on your prompt, this is very important. Okay, if you will not able to make sure yourself. Okay, take example of GitHub. Whenever we are doing any code, we have to put that code where we have to put the code on our GitHub. So whenever we want to be roll back, we whenever we want to be get the latest update or last update, so with the help of the GitHub we will able to do it the same way that we have to do in the prompt. Without that it's not going to be work. Okay, so that's how let's work on the prompt basis. Okay, so you have to be very cautious about this one. Got it? So this is how that prompting is working. Any doubts here? Okay, so give me a bit, my laptop charger is 1 second. I will come back. Sorry guys, sorry. I have to sit on the floor now. Extremely sorry. Yeah. So it's all about the prompt. Okay, how the prompt is version, how the prompt is like uh, divided. Okay, this particular prompt, how it's working, this particular prompt, how it's working, so that is easy for your debugging process. So this is how that we need to be, because doing prompt engineering, doing system prompting is okay, this okay, that's not a big issue. But to able to evaluate properly, this is one. Able to debug it properly, because whenever you are going the route of the evaluation, what will happen? You will find, okay, this is not working. Then what will you will do? You will go back on the last prompt, what the prompt was, okay, what I did the changes. So that's how we have to manage, we have to track our prompt. Then only we will going through and maintain our whole process. So where that, again, there are a lot of libraries are there, we will talk about that soon. But you should know, you should manage, debug, all these things is very important, to make sure that about yourself, that you will able to perfectly do it properly. Okay, so this is how that things is working. Now let's start with the few tools. So like we'll start with the TruLens. Okay, uh let me open that. Yeah, so here's the TruLens. Evaluate and track LLM application. Okay, trusted by so many companies, evaluating is there. See, build your application. Okay, start TruLens session. Okay, and after that you will start evaluating it. Okay, now important point: context relevance, groundnets, answer relevance. What is the answer relevance? Answer context relevance is one which is directly proportion to your context on the based on user query. Answer relevance is when you are saying whatever the query and the response that we got, how well and how connected they are. Comprehensive, particularly you have to define something, and on the basis of that you have to be decide harmful or not. Toxic language, because this is generative AI, yeah, this is a Gen AI, so you cannot predict what will going to be we get. So that's how we have to be work on the harmful or toxic language is not there. User sentiments, okay, language mismatch, fairness and bias, no biasness in the system should be there. So all these kind of things that we have to be take care of it while working on this evaluation. Okay, then rag we already know that you have to be used on this one. Okay, now I will show you this one metrics are there. One second. Matrix is yeah, the article that is good one. LLM, LLM lag pipeline evaluation matrices. Yeah. No, this is not the one that I'm trying to get. Yeah, there's a list of. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Uh, List of. It will fetch out. That will give you the good picture. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. See, GEVAL, summarization, faithfulness. I told you about that one. Contextual precision, contextual recall. Ragas is there. Hallucination also we have to check. Toxicity we have to check. We have to check biasness is the system or not. So you have to go each and everything. Okay. So there's a proper metrics are available. Okay, in the LangChain as well. If we will go and check LangChain evaluator criteria, see, here it is. See, so evaluation. Okay, and now just see the this one. No, I think LangChain. Yeah. Okay. String evaluator criteria. I will give you the list. Yeah, see, here it is. Consciousness, relevance, correctness, coherence, harmfulness, maliciousness, helpfulness. There are a lot of the criteria are available already by the LangChain. But if you want to do from your side, then also you can do your custom criteria, because again I told you in a very earlier time as well, everything is dependent on what your use case, how well and what use case that you are working on. So this is very important. You have to be think from that angle. Sometime what will happen, whatever the matrices that are available here, it's not going to be useful. It is not going to be useful. Why? Because this is not going to relevant to your project. And when you are seeing that you are working on your project, you have to think very differently. You cannot say that it will work 100% with my project. No, companies will not work like this. Every project is different. Every company is working very differently. Every data is different. Every data structure, data metadata, data format, everything is different. So you cannot be sure 100% that particular matrices whatever are given is going to be very helpful for me. No, it is not going to be happen. Okay, so you have to think, okay, so this is my project. So in the case of the banking, so you have to think something like numbers related matrix. When you are just building something for the general public, so you have to make sure that it should not be the uh, toxic language, abusing words, properly relevancy, no harmfulness. So this kind of matrices. So again, you have to take a decision. You have to take a decision how well you are maintaining your particular, how well you are maintaining your particular matrices based on your project. So this is how the things will work. Again, for the custom criteria, okay, you can build your own. So this is the one of the TruLens. Okay, now we'll see, one second. Yeah, so TruLens we saw. So this is a like from the LangChain. So you have to evaluate, load, okay, then you have to import it, and this will do your proper messaging and everything. Got it? Now there's one more, DeepEval. It's very good library. Okay, it's very good library. I will show you like 3.5k is a stars are there. Okay, again see, GEval, summarization, okay, faithfulness, contextual recall, precision, regas, hallucination, toxicity, SQL injection, okay, and they are also easily benchmark any LLM on popular LLM benchmark. LLMU. Hope you guys know about this one. This is the benchmarks of the different LLM models. So with the help of this, you will able to do it. How? See, you have to import all this thing. After that, you have to just give the answer relevancy matrix. Threshold is there. LLM test case input is there. Actual input is there. Or retrieval context, whatever that you are getting into the chunk, and after that, you will test it and you will get your result. So this is how that it will work. It has the standalone particular matrices scores that you can do on the bulk test cases. You can evaluate on the data set. Hallucination matrix also is there. So there are a lot of things that you can do. Now there's one more tool is there which is given by the LangChain itself. Okay, so if we'll go on, see the LangSmith. Okay, so yeah, I think, okay, we get all these things here. So yeah, we cannot run LangSmith for now. So I have one more thing, Agile. Okay, so this is Agile, one of the greatest tool available in the market, and I want to share a good news with you guys. Okay, with the this one, where is the Agile? Yeah, here's the Agile AI observability and evaluation platform. It is okay, and I want to share a good news with you all, you guys. This particular platform has been collaborated with hidevs, and soon we are going to create a proper 2 weeks or 2.5 week of the boot camp, where I will give the in-depth detail of this platform. And again, this platform is properly free of cost. There's no pricing by this company, and they collaborated with us, and soon we are going to give the proper understanding of this one with our upcoming bootcamp. Okay, so you can go and check it out this as well. This is also the good one. Okay, now I will give you the one like LLM, uh LLM RAG pipeline evaluation platforms, we can say. So you will get lot of others as well, and I will recommend go and learn about the different like proper uh, evaluation platforms are there. Okay, so you can go and check it out. Now if we talk about that prompt versioning, so there is one thing, prompt foo. Okay, don't go on the name. Okay, prompt foo 4.6K, again it's very good. How and for what? See, I will tell you. This one is a good image that will give the better understanding. See, here the name is given, question is given, and output also given, and each output particular marking is given. Pass, pass, fail, fail. In which condition fail and why fail, everything is given very properly. So this level of the things that you need in your company. Okay, why? Because you don't have time. You don't have time in your company that you will go one by one and you will do everything uh, by your own and develop your own project and like library from your own and do the things. No, it is not going to be. Take the help from the other libraries, frameworks which are already available in the market, which has been done by the other lot of the companies for our use of. So you have to just depend on them and you have to use for your purpose. Okay, so this is how that it works. Now see, risk assessment also they are doing. Okay, so I will share this tab. Okay, they are doing risk assessment. See, critical, high, medium, low, security risk, legal risk. So workflow is there. You can create YML file, you can create, and all the automation. We will not go into the automation for now, but yeah, I'm telling you about this one. So there are a lot of things. Now we'll search for the prompt engineering version control. Okay, so we'll see port key is there. Yeah, port key is one more tool. I will share that as well. This is also good one. We are currently talking with them how well that we can be do for us. Okay, they are also the open source. You can see this one, everything is there. Analytical, total request mad, average latency, positive feedback, logs, everything is there. So that is again very easy for you all guys to do all this kind of the things in a single shot. Got it? Okay, so there is one more tool which have the very good one. Let me see, give me a bit. Okay, there is available in my bookmarks, 1 second, which is very good. I like that a lot. Okay. What's the name? Okay, I think I remember it. Let me try. Hmm. I'm not able to find it out. Okay, we'll search on Google itself if I will able to find it. Okay, so prompt engineering version control, prompt version control we can say. Let's try. Okay, I think it can. Piezo is there. I think it is a piezo. Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, piezo. So Piezo is also good. Again, open source. Okay, that's the best thing. Open source developer first LLM ops platform designed to streamline prompt design, version management, instant delivery, collaboration, troubleshooting. So we'll do the demo of this one. So let's start. So get started. Let's log in this. You can see here how well the things are documented. There are a lot of things that they already did. So we'll see with this like a small video is also available there. Okay, will not waste our time on the video. So I will sign up with the Google. So Google is there. I just give my email ID, then I will share my screen of that one. Yeah, so it's going to be, yeah, so yeah, project test bootcamp. Sorry, so here it is. See, cost, request, average time, everything is given. Everything, you don't have to do anything. You have to just create your prompt. Test prompt can only latest. Okay, latest. And oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, prompt is there. We done our prompt. Now see, model name. Okay, this is given. Model name, all model name are given. Temperature, top K, frequency, variables, everything is given. Now we will do you are a chatbot. No, yeah, you are a chatbot who works based on the personality given to you. Nothing else you have to reply. Okay, and after that I will add the message if I need, but I don't need. So I will just a variable that if I want to give any variable, that I can give the variable as well. Okay, then I will run the test. I have to give the OpenAI key, which currently I don't have. Okay, so we'll see the prompt on this particular video, so that will save our time. Okay, so I will explain from here. So the main point that I want to explain you about the token and the costing. See, yeah. So this is a timestamp. Okay, duration, total token, and the costing. See, so status also we are getting that particular request is went very nicely or not. What are the duration? That means latency. What are the tokens? Number of the tokens, and what are the costing. So see, this is how that you will able to get to know about each your request information very easily. Okay, so if you want to go into the deeper, then you can go that as well. So this is a way that you will able to get the things. See, so there are the multiple authors are there on your particular prompt, because this is not a case that where you will only work on your project. No, multiple people are working on your project. Then what you will do, you have to maintain your version control, you have to debug properly, and you can say, sir, my one is working perfectly rather than the other one. So this way that you have to, if you don't know about all these things, things will not work out, so you have to focus on that particular things. So this is how the things will work here. Now if anyone have any doubts, so let me know, then we'll go ahead. Any questions? Okay, no questions, that's great. Okay, so this is all about it is. Okay, so we cover, okay, what we cover today: TruLens, evaluation metrics, DeepEval, Agile, LangSmith. There are a lot of things that you have to be work on. Okay, handling the hallucination. Okay, so yeah, so let's talk about little bit about the handling the hallucination. So what is the definition of hallucination? When we are saying that a particular bot is not perfectly giving the answer based on my particular uh, a data or the context, it is lying, it is giving false information. Okay, so in that case what I have to do, in that case I have to make sure that it will not hallucinate. So you have to apply different techniques of the prompt, you have to evaluate properly. Okay, you have to take a decision on the context relevancy, you have to take the decision of the answer relevancy. So there are a lot of the ways that you should be make sure yourself that can be handled very nicely in the production. Because I'm telling you, steamlit application will not give you a good job. I'm telling you very frankly, you will go and do the chat pdf. No, it is not going to give you the project, it will not giving you a good job. No, that's why from a day one that we are saying that hidevs is giving the 100% industry ready students. Why? Because why it's happening? Only one reason, because we are thinking from the industry level. That's the reason, nothing else. Okay, so you have to think from that angle as well. Managing, versioning, debugging. So once you will manage properly, then you will do the versioning, then you will do the debugging. All this happen once you will start exploring about this. Everything is available on the academy.hidevs.xyz. You can go over there. Okay, so let's check it out. So everything is here, everything. So you can go and check the notebook as well, which are given by our team, that you can take a refer. Okay, and you can do your own coding as well. So this is all about the evaluation. Okay, matrices, different kinds of the fields are there, and this is that it's work. Now anyone have any doubts, please let me know. And sorry for background, charging has going went, so that's why I'm standing on the floor. So sorry for background. Yeah, anyone have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, no doubts, that's great. So let's meet on Wednesday with a new session, with a new energy. And those who don't feel yet week 3 assignment, please start. And those who completed, soon we are going to share the interview link. Okay then, bye, take care, have a nice day.